I'm over here on the game because
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Tampa.
I ain't tap out yet.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. There he goes again.
They went to the design quarterback run. There just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's what I be saying. Like, they be pissing me off with this. Right out one first. And then I'm going to try to do that.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line.
But I know soon as
early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
with the box. That's super.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
They point that shit down the hill.
At the 50-yard line.
See all that we got to do.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You can't hear me?
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
See all this you got to do with pass?
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
There's a lot wrong with it.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
That come with it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
With the concept on the change.
Saquon Barkley.
They try to make change.
Have the first down. What great
They try to make change.
After the catch to extend the drive. Here goes Hurts on the design run.
I think they should have tried to do that. They couldn't meet me. Going in this together with meet me. I think that was in the way. It was in the way from the first time they tried. Ever since they did it, they're actually glitching people out. Sometimes you can't hear the sound.
Now Hurts gonna run this one himself. Good running there. He's got the first down.
Man, I was about to play Call of Duty. And I just feel like my team ain't on.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he'll be stacked up.
I got some. I don't really need them because I can just get on there. I don't need no team on the football game.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely.
You know about the Zen?
Just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
What's that, a TAC? I don't know. That's the TAC one.
Here goes Hurts on the design run.
I don't know. You probably just
do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You can't have me in that thing.
Now Hurts.
I don't know what that thing is, though. This is. I hate this.
They couldn't get the connection on 4th.
This is wide open, and his man just really didn't put his hands up. I was about to play Wheel of Fortune. I played. I played Wheel of Fortune. I played Jeopardy.
He's back to the original line.
I was trying to play it with my last. I played with my last stream before.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Those that wanted, to participate. I mean, I can't do nobody, I feel like it's still
with Irvin. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain.
You don't want to
yet
vote,
again.
I'm just saying.
And now it's
3rd
down.
You don't feel like what it is. A lot of people don't know they ain't like that. So when it comes to spelling out the words and trying to figure it out, just like we played this today, they can't get the vowel. They don't know which one to pick. Just like we did. Yeah. It was just something different, so I just tried it. Because I just wanted to play it once I seen it up here. I didn't think they had it on the game.
Now Mayfield. That is caught. He's got Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
They get 21 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, my lighter just stopped working.
On the handoff, it's Irvin.
And
they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That was the night. We just got our work.
Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Where you at again?
27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. I'll tell you what,
thought this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Out the road, 7-5-7.
For the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the extra point. And that will keep the score right where it is.
What, 80? No fucking bad. Hold on, don't just fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just about to say what you said that because
he'll pick this one away.
the crack is that, you know,
on the return, it's Take Bigsby. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back.
I wish you could see this. You got me so excited. I ran the damn kickoff back. So you were good luck, because I got so excited right there. Hey, look at me right now.
Special teams unit paves the way.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage.
I was losing 13 days.
They felt their
and I was just praying something come through.
Was a great matchup against this kickoff unit. And in this case, it's very easy to see why.
We're gonna turn up now. You just.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's pulled in.
God.
And they're able to take off the 2-point
8-13. And I got the 2
points. All of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster.
You know what?
That time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Is Alabama like Texas?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff.
Yeah.
Is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
That's in a little town. You ain't in the area where that shit going. Yeah.
Gibbs, and this is Irvin. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now
second down, Baker. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10. Baker to throw.
Oh, no, fucking good.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. Here comes 2nd and 4.
I'd be glad to get this sprint to her shot.
Here's Mayfield. That is going to see. Oh, and he's got it.
She got a little facial routine.
He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
I don't see nothing wrong with it, baby. What you trying to put on there?
Well, everyone's going to focus on the play downfield. This touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Bigsby to return it.
No.
Get across the
I
20.
mean, no. I mean, it's a face cream. It's a look. It's a. Yeah, but it's like a water base. You know what I'm saying?
Now Hurts gonna run this one himself.
You know what I'm
saying. He'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. So the Eagles.
Yeah, I know about it, Green and Morgan. So
as
you
they
know what I'm
stop it with
saying?
16 seconds to go in the opening half. Second and 5.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that for my skin. You know what I'm saying?
Shotgun snap now to Hurts.
My skin different. You
Huge
know what I'm
mistake
saying?
late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's going to be
Just let this.
That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, real cute. Real cute.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
Yeah, the second one.
A 33-yard attempt.
His kick
It's 23 days.
is good.
23
And the
days.
Bucs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing is Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He was brought down by Zach.
Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of 1.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good.
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down. Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Highland Branson. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Again, Hurts. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run with Irving. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Kings! On 3rd down, it's Irving. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Ozzy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 29.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture.
That's over the middle and intercept. And now he loses the football. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Eagles 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mayfield to throw. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Headed left, buying time. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is good.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chances.
And he's into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They continue to add point, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Hurts will try it again. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts again. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
It's third down. Third and 14.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is third and long. Now it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Smith on the coverage.
Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
Hurts to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Mayfield. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Payne Durham. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Buccaneers 50, Eagles 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, it's Hurts. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Intended for Chris Godwin. It's a turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Hurts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready. Blue 32. Black chop. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Have him gain about a handful there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that's not what the offense started with. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set. 50. Green. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's going for it himself. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. 2 set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Red. Cycle. Let's ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Love now. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Love looking to pass. That's caught. Tucker Craft. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's go now. Set. Hut.
Jacobs can't fight past that line. They stuck him at the 3. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Pass it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Field, set, hut. Yellow, 22, hut.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. So a setup just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. This is back. Here's Barkley. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63.
Eagles, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Love now off the play action. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
45, right, ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
43, ready.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6.
He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready up. Set, hut. Set, hut.
Play fake. It's Love. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Okay, right.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Set, red, hut, hut.
Love with it on first down. Go right side, and Jones has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Set. Watch it, blue, 32. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Once more, it's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set, hut. Ready, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. 73, 73.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Chased out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. That's complete to Reed. Left. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third
Now it's
down.
Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left side. McManus sends it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime down there in that locker room on the whiteboard if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended target and brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one connects. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action. Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Down. 50. Green. Green Jack. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Return for him, up past their own 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And an Eagles
63.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's his back. Here's Buckley. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 36-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That's him off a quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The 26-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bill King.
It's Hurts once again. He finds Brown right side. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and 1. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Hurts yet again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. He hangs on to that football block for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
First down, Green Bay.
First down throw. Here's Love. Got a lot behind this one. Down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10.
Score Eagles 22, Packers 12.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10, cut, go. Set.
Back to the air. Love. This one's caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
Packers 19.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He finds Johnson left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Eagles only up by a few. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great, set. 180.
They're going to pass it here. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7.
The Packers take their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
Packers 40-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? 180.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
The 2nd down pass.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Pass brought in by Watson. Here he goes again. Christian Watson. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers jump in front late. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And Hubert takes it away. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
10 seconds. Ready. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 30. Black shot. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 50. Green. Set. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Shipley now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
One final shot here. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First down.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Hurts fumbles it. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down. Hurts. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. Throwing is Hurts. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
2nd and 9. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He's going to have the first down and more than that. He may go. That all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 87 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 45 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Hurts will throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yellow. I go correct.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 45-yard line.
Toss right side to Pacheco. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now here's Mahomes. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 40. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That one downfield for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Now a toss running left, Hunt. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
14. Eagles 11. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 39, Hurts. And the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the 1st half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play in this first half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A 7-yard gain. That's good. For the Eagles.
Again, it's Barkley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle with Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. 2nd and 5.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
63. Go silver, ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And that will keep this a three-point game. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 37 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21, Eagles 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Here's 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 45 ticks remain as they come up on a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Huge play there. Now, do you use that timeout or try to hustle it up?
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Second down, 8 yards to go. One final try for Mahomes. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now
City.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.